Okay. And we go live here as well. In fact, do you want to do that when I do this one?
It's live.
Well, it's live now!
Yeah.
Oh! I did not realise. Hello, everyone live on YouTube. Are we live on Facebook? We're about to go live on Facebook. Okay, so hello and welcome. So we're live on YouTube for the first time ever. And hello to everyone on Facebook Live as well. So, formal stance, us. Now today we're going to work a little bit more on the kicks. So we spent last week working more on the blocks and the attacks. Today we're going to spend a bit more time on the kicks themselves. So remember, kicks have a massive advantage over punches in kickboxing because the leg creates more distance than a standard punch. So therefore, in some cases, it's more preferable to kick. But in order for us to do a kick properly, the opponent needs to be at the correct distance. There's no point trying to kick someone if they're this far away from you, because you're not going to be able to kick correctly. So we'll do a couple of warm-up exercises, and then we'll try a few drills. So first of all, let's just go shoulder width apart, in a fighting stance, guard up. We're just going to do a standard pull down knee kick just to get the legs working. 1, pull down and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and change feet. 1, 2, so imagine you're grabbing the back of the head. 3, grab the back and pull down. 4, 5, 6. Okay, now do the same, but you jab cross first. Jab cross, grab the head, pull down. 1, jab cross, grab, pull down. 2, 3, punch, punch, pull down. 4, 5, so after that cross, grab and down. 6, nice strong techniques. 7, 1, 2, pull down. 8, 9, and 10. And now change feet, exactly the same on the other side. 1, so we're just getting the legs warmed up. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, pull down. 5, 6, and my hands, like I've said before, just split either side of the knee. 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy. Okay, so when we do kicks, there's 2 different ways we can kick. We can kick off the rear leg, or we can kick off the lead leg, okay? And the one you were just doing, obviously that was off the rear leg. Now if you want to do it off the lead leg, we can either transfer our weight back and kick, or we can do it attacking and moving forward. And this is the same with all kicks. This isn't just a knee kick. That's the same for groin kick, off the rear leg, or off the lead leg. Front kick, off the rear leg, and off the lead leg. Now, the step up will differ slightly depending on the kick that you're doing. So we're going to start off with a body kick. So I'm going to do a front kick up into the solar plexus. So I'm going to lift my knee up and push forward into the body. 1. Now keep those arms nice and still. 2, 3. So keep that knee up. 4, up and kick forwards. 5, 6, and change feet. Same on the other side. 1, 2. Lift that knee up. 3, 4, 5. Lift that knee. 6. Where's Des? I don't know, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just getting messages through on YouTube. Now, we're going to do the same kick, but off the lead leg. So if I do it sideways, we're going to step slightly in front of the other foot. So that helps me transfer my weight forward into that kick. So I step past the foot, lift the knee, drive it into the body and back. So this is called a lead leg front kick. So on the count, make sure you've got a bit of space. 1, step through and kick. 2, 3, so we're stepping past that foot. 4, step past and back. 5, 6, and change feet. So the reason we're stepping past the foot is to get our body weight going forward into that kick. Slightly different on a roundhouse kick, but I'll talk about that later. So now we're going to do the same on the other leg. 1, 2, and make sure you lift that knee up. So if I lift the knee here, when I extend, I'm kicking up. By lifting the knee up more and pushing forwards, that's pushing into the target as opposed to brushing upwards. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and change legs. Okay, so we've covered a knee kick, we've covered a front kick. Now we're going to work on a roundhouse kick, and this is one of the kicks that I see a lot of people struggle with initially. So, a roundhouse kick. The main difference is a roundhouse kick, the force is coming sideways into the body, whereas a front kick is coming forwards into the body. So you need to bear that in mind. The direction of force is slightly different. So let's take a standard roundhouse kick. From here, we're going to pivot. You're going to keep this knee bent, keep the weight down, turn the hip, kick forward and back. Okay, so once more, keeping our weight down, turn the hip, kick and back. So my leg, when it's extending, see how my knee is, I need to turn the hip all the way around. And in order to do that, we've got to keep our weight down. And that's one of the most important things. I've seen a lot of students straighten this leg and try and hit like this. And now try and use their arms to twist around. The problem with that is your hips are going one way, your arms are going the other way, and it's going to create a bit of tension on your back, on your knee or ankle, okay? So we just need to make sure you keep the weight down, pivot, roundhouse and back. So on the count, 1, just like nice and slow, 2, 3, and notice how I'm looking forwards, try and avoid looking down. 4, if I look down, see how that causes that over rotation. And now if I was to miss, say the person I'm fighting, they block it, I'm going to get hit, okay? So we've got to keep that head up. 6, turn, kick and back. 7, 8. And now change feet, now you're going to do it on the other leg. 1, turn and back. 2. And if you notice, when I stand straight, and I've got 2 different cameras, that's slightly offset. So if I stand straight towards you, my feet have a gap. If I stand too narrow, it means I have to turn even more, making the kick harder. So just ensure you have a gap between your feet. 1, turn and back. Oh, I forgot to say earlier, Happy Easter everyone, by the way. Happy Easter. 2, apologies for forgetting that one. 3, 4, 5, and one more, 6. Okay, now that's quite a hard kick to hit. Oh, my laptop started doing something a bit weird. Right, okay, I think we're okay. Apologies for that, Facebook, that wasn't you, that was the laptop. So, it's quite difficult to hit someone with a... I forgot to put my phone on silent, whoops. It's quite difficult to hit someone with a roundhouse kick without any other techniques. And what I mean by that is your foot has to go from here all the way around to the body or the head. All the opponent has to do to block it is this, or this. Okay, so it's very easy to block that kick. So how can we hit them and stop them from doing that? Punch them, jab cross, straight in the face, the other person, they're going to block, aren't they? And that's going to force their arms upwards. If I do it sideways, imagine I punch someone, jab cross, my opponent is going to be blocking it. And now if my opponent blocks it, look, that's opened up the target. So that's when I apply the kick. So instead of trying to just hit someone without any other movements and it getting blocked, use the punches to set up the kick. From here, jab, cross, roundhouse kick, and you're much more likely to hit them. So we'll do this slowly on the count. 1, jab, cross, kick, land forward, and then reset back to stance. So imagine that opponent, they're blocking the first 2 punches, then you catch them on the kick. 2, jab, cross, kick, and then reset back. I'll slow it down a little bit. 3, jab, cross, roundhouse kick, and back. 4, 1, 2, and back. And you want to keep this arm as straight as you can because you want the opponent focused on blocking that punch. If we retract the punch, they're more likely to block the kick. But if I keep this arm extended and pushing in their face, they're more likely to keep that hand up, more likely to hit them. 1, jab, cross, kick, and then reset back. 2, jab, cross, kick, and reset back. 3, we're just going to go up to 6. 4, 1, 2, kick, and reset back. 1 more. Oh, sorry, 2 more. 5. That's the last one. 6. Okay, so now we're going to do the same on the other leg. 1. And now when you do that jab cross, instead of doing it stationary, we slide in slightly. 2, slide in kick, and reset back. 3, slide in kick, and reset back. 4, good. Oh, out of frame. 5, 6. So I've got a monitor here which is saying that I'm in frame for YouTube, but for Facebook I have no idea if I'm in frame or not, so apologies if I go out. 7, 1, 2, kick, and back. And 1 more, 8. Okay, so we started off talking about the difference between lead and rear leg kicks. And I said that's different on roundhouse kicks. So a front kick off the lead leg, we step past the foot. I step past to transfer my weight forward into the kick. On a lead leg roundhouse kick, I don't want to do that. I don't want my body weight going forward because, like we said earlier, the force on a roundhouse kick, that random noise in the background is the window cleaner. I say window cleaner. That's my other half cleaning the windows. So apologies for that. So that roundhouse kick, the force is coming around the side. It's not going forwards into the body. Okay. So therefore, I don't need to step forward because I don't want my body weight going forwards. So instead, I'm going to step here. And it's a much more subtle movement. I keep the angle on the shoulders back and I step here. Step, then turn the hip and roundhouse. So it's a more subtle step up as opposed to walking forwards. So we'll do that now. So left leg forward. I'm going to do my right leg. I'm going to mirror it on the count. 1, 2, and try and keep those hands as still as possible. 3, 4, 5, and 1 more, 6, and change feet. Now the trick when you do it, again, because the cameras are slightly offset, you're going to get a slightly different view, but I'll try and do it in between both. Avoid this knee going across, because otherwise if my opponent's there, I'm going to miss. So you need to keep this knee back for that roundhouse. Okay? Oh, getting hot. 1. So turn and straight. 2, turn the hip and back straight. 3, so hold that knee back. 4, 5, turn that hip, and last one, 6. Good. Okay, so next week we're going to work on applying more combinations. We're going to look at applying more techniques within that combination, look at building up a bigger combination. So that's just our short little snippet. Remember to check out, if you're a member of Kaz & Kaya, make sure you check out all the lessons that we're putting out through Zoom. Apart from that, formal stance. Right, I'm going to change, ready for a karate lesson. So I think last week was 20 seconds. If anyone wants to time me, And we're going to get started now. And there's the top. There's a reflection in the patio doors, and you can see me getting changed. I greatly apologise. There's the bottoms. And there's the belt. Okay, I'm back. So, the first ever live karate lesson through YouTube. And obviously those on Facebook. If you're just joining us, happy Easter. Hope you had a good day. Should have put out some eggs, really. I don't know if that would be extremely corny. Anyway. Right, so the Subidachi. Us. So last week we started working on, I believe it was the first 4 Taoko katas and how they differ. We're going to just recap over that now. And then we're going to look a little bit more in depth in basic combinations and how we can evolve them slightly to form fighting combinations. So let's just recap over the first 4 Taoko katas. So Taoko Sona Ichiyoi, and I'm just doing the first part. I'm going to start back a little bit. So 1, turn block. Remember, you want to be turning to your left. 2, slide punch, and pull back. 3, pull back and block. 4, remember I'm just doing it half pace and slightly diagonal because of my wall. 5, block down. So now you should have your left leg forward, left hand out. 6, slide punch. 7, slide punch. 8, and there's the kiai. Okay, that's just the first half. Now we're going to do the second kata. Taoko Sona Ni Kate. Tayoko Sona Ni Kate. 1, 2, front kick, face punch. Pull back. 1, 2, stomach kick, face punch, and stepping down the middle. 1, 2, kick, punch. 3, kick, punch, and that's the face punch. 4, kick, punch. 4, that's the kiai. So, mat frame again. Okay, third kata, Tayoko Sona San. Remember, there's 2 versions of the third kata. Got it with the kick and without the kick. So we're going to do Tayoko Sona San without the kick. 1, just block, sitting down. 2, slide and punch, pull back. 2, slide punch. Now that's the stomach punch at the side. Now block down, left leg forward, left hand out. 1, face punch down the middle. 2, face punch. 3, kiai. And now on to the fourth one. Tayoko Sona San, sorry, not fourth one. Tayoko Sona San Kate, the third kata, but the kicking version. 1, block and kick. 2 is slide punch. 1, block, ensure the weight's back and kick. 2, forward and punch. Down the middle. 1, block down. 2, Maegeri Jodanzuki. 3, Maegeri Jodanzuki. 4. Good. Okay, so that's our recap. Let's work on basic combinations now. So we're going to look at a couple of different basic combinations and how we can evolve them to form fighting combinations. So, Gadambarai, Yoi. Now I'm going to mirror it. I'm going to put my left leg back. I want you to put your right leg back. Ich. Okay, so now from here, just line up Gakozuki. So arm out, backhand out. We're just going to slide and punch. 1, slide Gakozuki. 2, 3, and now we're going to slide back and punch. Ich, back and punch. Knees, be careful you don't crash into anything behind you. San. Okay, now we're going to do the same, but we're going to kick first. Kete Chudan, Chudan Gakozuki. So Kete Chudan, kick to the body. Chudan Gakozuki, reverse punch to the body. Ich, Kete Chudan, Gakozuki. Knee, Maegeri Gak, San. And now transfer our way back. Ich, kick, line back punch. Knee, kick, line back punch. San. Line back punch. Okay, we're going to make it a little bit harder. Kete Chudan, Agyuki Gakozuki. Kick, block up and punch. 1, Kete Chudan, Agyuki Gakozuki. 2, so the arm that is out, that one does the block. 3, kick, block, punch. Now we're going to do the same going back. Itch, by all means, do it as strong as you want. Knee. So if you want to strengthen that up, by all means go for it. San, kick, block, punch. Okay, just once more. Itch, kick, block, punch. Knee, the arm that's out goes in front and up. San, and backwards. Itch, knee, san, and yame. So, how can we use that combination and apply it into sparring? Because it's not very realistic in a real life fight to stand there and do that. It's not going to happen. But we can use some of those elements for practical use. So, let's make a fighting stance. Now from here, instead of landing forward, we're going to land back. So we're going to do a couple of little changes. We're going to kick and land back. Now keep that shoulder back, itch, kick, land back, knee. And now as you land back, we're going to slide back agyuki. Okay? So if I do it sideways, you kick, slide back, block with that front hand. Kick, slide and block up. Okay? So on the count, itch, maigiri, move back. So imagine they're punching you in the face. You kick them, they block it, they go to hit you, and you block up. Knee, kick and block. San, and change feet. Let's now do the same on the other side. Itch, kick, back and block. Knee, san. Okay, so now we're going to apply the Gyakuzuki, the counter attack. So when we did it in basics, we did Kyate Chudan, Agyuki, Gyakuzuki. Now we're going to change it. We're going to do Kyate Chudan, move back block, and then from here we're going to strike Yuraken Gak. So we're adding in that extra Yuraken. Just slowly. Maigiri, back and block. So I'm just doing a single arm Agyuki. I'm not completing the movement. And then strike Yuraken, Yak, and back to stance. 2, kick, back block, move in Yuraken Yak. 3, Maigiri, block, Yuraken Yak. 4, kick, block, 1, 2. So it's a much tighter movement. 5, kick, block, 1, 2. So when we did it in basics, we were exaggerating that agyuki. This time, we're just making it a little bit tighter, ready for that Yuraken. Itch, kick, block, Yuraken Gak. Knee, kick, block, Yuraken Gak. Okay, same on the other side. Remember, whatever you do on one side, you should do on the other side, or balance yourself up. So the gi's falling apart again. This is the problem when I get changed and try and do it in 20 seconds. I never do it properly. Okay. 1, Maigiri, Agyuki, Yuraken Gak. Knee, kick, block, Yuraken Gak. San, Shi, and if done properly, you should reset pretty much where you started. Go. 1, 2, Rook, Sage, and last one, Ach. Okay, so we've used that example, Kyate Chudan, Agyuki, Gyakuzuki, and adapted it. I'm going to change the basic combination slightly, and then I'll make a different variation upon the fighting combination. So, let's make our Zenkutsudachi. So, in Zenkutsudachi, line up Gyakuzuki. This time, Kyate Chudan, block Maige Danbarai, Gyakuzuki. Okay? Kick, block, down, punch. Any yellow belts, yellow to orange belt in the senior syllabus, this is your third basic combination. So check I've got a bit of space. Itch, Kyate Chudan, Maige Danbarai, Gyakuzuki. Knee, Kyate Chudan, Maige Danbarai, Gyakuzuki. San, apologies if I go out of frame. Block, down, punch. Now do the same going backwards. Itch, kick, block, punch. Knee. San. Okay, so if you've got that, as sharp as you can. If not, slow it down. Itch, I'll do it a little bit faster. Knee, san, and back, itch. And again, if you're not sure, just slow it down. Knee, san, and that beep means my washing machine is finished. Yummy! Apologies, don't get these random beeps happening at the dojo, I do apologise. Right, so we've done that combination in basics, now I'm going to adapt it. This time, you're going to kick, move out diagonal. So on that landing, instead of landing backwards, we're going to push out diagonally. We're going to push out a 45-degree angle. And what was our front arm, that arm is going to block down Gadambarai. The backhand, we're not going to cover up. We're just going to keep that backhand still. So from here, again, check you got the space. 1, kick, break out, and now Kizami gap at a slight diagonal. Knee, kick, break, 1, 2, and then reset back straight. San, kick, move out, 1, 2. Shi, kick, break out, Kizami gap. Go, kick, break out, Kizami gap. Last one, rook. So the reason for doing this, we need to visualize the attack is slightly different. We've kicked him in the body, and they're now counter-attacking it. So imagine you've gone to kick someone, they've blocked it, they drive in to try and hit you, and instead of standing still and blocking it, we're moving out to the side. So that opponent, from the kick they block, they then go to attack me. I've moved diagonally, and then from there, I just apply that counter-attack. Okay? So that's what you need to visualize when you do it. Change legs, same on the other side. So from here, we're going to move this way. So where the leg is back, that's the direction, not the direction, but that's the side we're going to move to. Remember, a 45-degree angle, we're not breaking at 90. Okay? So from here, itch, maigiri, Gadambarai, Kizami gap, and reset back straight. Knee, maigiri, block, Kizami gap. San, kick, block, 1, 2, and reset. A little bit sharp, I'm going to move out, I've got a feeling I'm going to hit that radiator. Go, kick, block, 1, 2. And now is not the great time to get apart. Rook, kick, block, 1, 2. Sich, ach, 2 more. Ka, ja, and yam. Okay, so then we've got 2 different examples using 2 different fighting combinations. First one we did was Kyate Shudan and Yuki Gakuzuki, and we did. Second example was Kyate Shudan, Maigidambarai Gakuzuki, and we did that one. Okay, so you can see, although when we do it in basics, we sort of stick to this set routine. When it comes to Kumite, we can start to break the rules a little. Not break the rules, we can start to use a little bit of common sense and adapt the combinations for different scenarios. Last one we'll do. One last combination. Kyate Chudan Sotoki Gakuzuki. Okay? So on the count, 1, kick, the arm that's out, blocks Chudan Sotoki, Gak. Knee, maigiri, Sotoki, Gakuzuki. San, kick, block, punch. And now do the same going backwards. Ich, kick, block, punch. Knee, san. And forwards. Ich, kick, block, punch. Knee, san, kick, block, punch. Backwards. Ich, knee. So I want this block past the centre line. If the block only goes to the middle, I can still get hit here. it must go past the center line. San, kick, block, punch. Okay, so now one final example of how we can do that in a fighting stance is, we're going to still stick to that Maegiri, but we're going to do it off the front leg Maegiri, as opposed to the rear leg. So we're going to front leg block, Kizami Gak. So slight change on that, front leg Maegiri. So your back foot steps up slightly, 1, 2, move back block, and then from there, Kizami Gak. Ich, Maegiri, block, Kizami Gak. Ni, Maegiri, block, Kizami Gak. San, Shi. Just slow it down a little bit. Go. 1, 2, and last one, rook. Okay, change feet. So same on this side. So again, when we're doing our kicks, we really want to avoid this excess shoulder movement. So when I'm stepping, see how I keep this shoulder back? By doing this, it makes it a lot easier for the opponent to read my movement. Knee. So I cut back in, almost into like a, instead of doing like a true kokoksudachi, I am drawing my weight back, ready to drive in. San. Oh, sorry, front leg. Hey! Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Ach. Go. Ja. Yeah, mate. I won't do a full ki because my neighbours. So today was a little bit more advanced. We're looking at karate from a intermediate / advanced perspective. Any beginners out there, feel free to look at our previous videos. Apart from that, I'm Subarachi. So thank you for joining me on Easter Sunday. Check out the other videos we put up on YouTube, Facebook, also Instagram. Members of Kaz and Kai, we've sent you some emails out already. Remember, we're doing live classes 7 days a week from children right up to adults in both karate, kickboxing and fitness as well. So make sure you check those out. They are available on Zoom, so make sure you download that app. Apart from that, have a great Easter weekend. And thank you very much for joining me for my first ever live YouTube. And now I have to